Hey everybody, in this video we're going to be talking about how to bench press properly. So as you can see, I've got my adjustable bench here. This is not connected to the rack, so this is a bench that can be moved in and out freely. Right now it's set into the flat position. This particular rack is it's a fitness gear rack by Pro HR 500. It's a half rack, that's why it's called HR. And basically everything is outside the rack. A full rack, you're actually inside the cage, but this one you're outside. I've got some catch guards here that I have set for my bench, so if I get stuck I can just drop the bar here. So safety is always very important in these exercises. And then these are adjustable here too. They can go on different heights on the rack. So I've got this preset at a good distance for my bench. I'm using the Olympic bar here. And for the demo, we're just going to use the bar so I can do the exercise and talk at the same time. So you want to get your bench set up so that when you lay down, your head should be about even with the bar is what I like to do anyway. Maybe a little bit farther back, depending on your comfortability. And you want to place your hands. I actually go a little bit more than shoulder distance apart. So if you have an Olympics bar, a lot of the times they have notches on them. There's actually a notch about midway through the bar on each side. And that's where I like to put the start of my hand. So it would be like this. And that's kind of my bench press for standard grip. You can go wider or narrow, but for these exercises, I recommend just a standard grip. So what we're going to do is I'm going to show you how to do it. It's pretty simple once you get set up to do it right. But a couple of tips I just want to make you aware of. When you're lowering the bar down, you want to come all the way somewhere between your collarbone and where your nipple would be. So kind of in the middle of that is a good place, right here, for the bar to come down when you're pressing. I like to keep my kind of this position right here, and the only thing that really moves is my elbows. And you just go straight back. The bar hits the chest, and then you return it back up, get a lockout, and then go for your next rep. Another tip too is I actually like to pull my shoulders back just a little bit, like this, and actually lean back like that when I'm doing the bench press. That way I'm making sure I'm isolating the chest muscles and I'm not putting all the stress on the front delts and the shoulders. I want the chest to be doing the work, so that's why I pinch my shoulders back just a little bit. Just make sure that chest is popping out like that so it's getting all the chest. So, and in this series we're doing 5 by 5, which means we're going to do 5 sets of 5 reps. So I'm going to go ahead and show you just 5 reps with the bar here. What do it look like? A couple of other tips too. Notice that I spread my feet pretty wide, my legs pretty wide, and that's going to be very important, especially when you start getting heavier in the bench presses. You want your legs to be able to actually support, and when you start getting really heavy and going for those max reps, you may even need to use your legs to really support you, maybe even help push a little bit on the bench press. Don't want you to use bad form. But sometimes when you're going for the max outs and trying to get past plateaus, you're going to need to use that technique. Another thing too is the breathing. When you're doing the bench press, when you're lowering it, you want to inhale. When you're coming back up, you want to exhale. That can be very important too, to make sure you can get your reps, and when you get really heavy, it can actually help you to complete the set. So breathing is very important too. So that's basically it. That's all you got to do to have this, a good bench press.